So we got a sombrero going on here, and roof we're not saving. You are now watching the 2025 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. Gorgeous sunrise. We were in Centerville, Maryland again. Stayed at the previous Airbnb. Worked out great. Was planning on making it home, and we just didn't have enough time. So hopefully today is our last full day down here with any extra outside help as far as getting the bins down. So we'll dive into our day. Appreciate you guys watching along. Gorgeous morning. So we got a lot of things to load out. We got to organize what we really want to load out and what's going to be on the next trip or the trip after that. So a lot of people have said, how many trips is it going to take? Well, we're working on trip number 2 with 2 trucks. We were supposed to have a 3rd truck yesterday. Timing didn't work out. Been really trying to make that stuff happen. So we will get going this morning. Bin guys are pulling in right now with us. Shout out to our Airbnb guy for making another great Airbnb stay. Yeah, we had panels. The downspouts are going to take some finessing getting loaded and stuff like that, but 4 more rings to go. So what we're going to do is take just the bottom, because the mounting brackets on this are actually different for a new style roof. So that top panel doesn't make any sense anyways. And we were going to spend a whole day or so, more than a day, trying to get this roof apart, only to have it not be as good. This is a new style roof where the bolts go down. So let me show you on this one. Didn't really show much yesterday's video. These bolts go through sideways, and it's got a wedge that covers over everything, and then it wedges everything together. Pain to get apart, and would never go back together right, because we'd have to pull this all apart. So there could be moisture getting through and everything else. So at the end of the day, we will get this all cut up and sent to scrap, but we'll take the bottom ring off. So well, we're lifting the last one that we need the roof and everything, but they're going to take the panels off, drop it, do the roof quick, and then we just have to wrap up the one behind you, which is the roof we're not coming in clutch. We're getting it done. Got a dumpster, swapping dumpsters out so that we can pack the rest of the stuff in, but a little scrap money, keep everything going.
Supposedly I'm getting paid for this one. Yep. And since everybody's been waiting, if you guys want to know where the applesauce is, it's right here. Look at that, look at that, that's the sauce. You know, I don't even think my mini skid would like going through that. And that thing's a sauceaholic. You know, look at that thing. What a unit. Just rolled 1,400 hours. I'd love to get a new one to size up, but this one's paid off, so I think we're gonna make the financial smart decision and keep running it. Yeah, she's a little heavy on this side because of the doors, like Brother Man said. And this pit, it's gnarly. It's a mess down there, that's for sure. Yeah, I think I gotta clean that dumpster up a little bit. But I'm getting pretty good at realizing what works and what we didn't do so well in the beginning, like making all these, like this is a bad stack of panels, obviously. Can't go down the road looking like that. This one's a half decent. This one's perfecto. And Chris is learning how to do the alphabet again. No, just kidding. I told him to paint all those because otherwise when I start stacking those nice on the trailer and packing them in tight, he ain't gonna remember what they look like, where they go. when we get home. So, and if anybody's interested in yurt Airbnbs, we got 2 right here. No, they're not they're not livable after this. They're gonna be in pieces. But, all right.
Is he gonna back it on? Oh, there might be stuff inside of it. I don't remember. But Hertz is here picking up the dumpster bucket and the JLG telehandler, rotating telehandler. Worked out good. If you see, we got the 1 bin on. And at the end of the day, I'm probably going to utilize this one to put bulk grain in for the calves. They use it as a holding tank coming out of the dryer so that you could run the leg at the same time. I don't know. I'm going to have to see. But so, same guy, same Landall trailer. He's going to get backed on, get strapped down. We had this till yesterday, and then they said we'll send somebody out to pick it up. So they came and grabbed it today, as I told them really appreciate it. So that's a 440B. I forget what mine is. 640B? I don't know. But 2-axle, tilts up in the front. I do like my trailer, but I wish I had all the lights like this Landau. Plus they got the bumper and the undercarriage is all galvanized. You can do that as an update. I know, Adam, maybe one day. Okay, we are trying to get the 3 wires that came in from the pole out of the ground, getting everything cleaned up. We made some progress. So this will be, since these guys have showed up, this will be the 2nd day, or it'll be 6 days. We did a bunch of grunt work at the beginning as far as pulling the floors out, stuff like that. But overall, it's taken some time. But at the end of the day, this has gone very, very well for us. Pit is empty. We got everything in the dumpster. This roof is gonna go to trash, well, to scrap the top panel, because the panels are different because of how the roof is laid out. So we're gonna see if we can pull these out or not. Tape them back to itself, or
yeah.
It's pulling itself through. Oh, it's going. Go, keep going. Okay, since they didn't put this in conduit, it's going to be near impossible to get it out without digging a trench wherever it goes. So I hit up Matt Hazard and said, hey, what's your thoughts on this? The wires, and he said don't bother with it, not worth it, because if you try pulling it, it's soft, it's going to pull apart. So that's where we're at. He said it's not worth your time, so we'll cut them off, and yeah, that'll be it. And I have a feeling they don't want us to dig the whole trench all the way across the nice packed roadway and everywhere else. Yeah, so we got a sombrero going on here, and roof we're not saving. So this is 100% OSHA safe. But we got our last panels out. That's good. My brother's actually sorting all of the nuts and bolts with the magnet. Get the whole place cleaned up. That way, when we swap dumpsters, hopefully they can come tomorrow, if not the next day. They're gonna take that dumpster that is full This is going in a dumpster. All the nuts and bolts are going in a dumpster for scrap, because we got quite a lot of it. This is still good stuff. We got a few things to repalletize, well, palletize and get loaded. But overall, it's a good day. Glad we stayed down and we helped them this morning. Got things going. I do see the end of the week we are supposed to get like 9 inches of snow at home. So this 50-something degree weather is a whole lot better than that. So he'll pull over here. Magnet's empty. I got my small one, but Kenny was like, hey, I got a big one. That's pretty slick. Definitely got to invest in one. Front of the tractor. Clean up all the nails and stuff. I didn't really explain what's going on here. So inside of the roof is the bin jack to do the centerpiece. It is actually holding that up. So they went around and took all that last panel off that we're saving. So at this point, it's safe underneath it, but we got to knock it over so that the bin jack in the middle falls over so that they can take it out so that we can cut this roof off. Just sitting here editing it, and I was like, ooh, that does not actually look very good at all. Let me explain it to you guys. We were pretty safe. So, alrighty, let's see what happens. Huh? Just make sure when it comes, you're not up in the air. I don't know if that rope's gonna do it. I don't think so. Hey, just go push the other side. Yeah. Come over and charge my phone, and I missed them knocking it over, but that really didn't do much. Well, our plan is to be back down here Thursday probably. By the time we get unloaded tomorrow, get everything ready to go, get reloaded with straw or hay, it will be Thursday morning. I can drop it back off. Yeah, there is honestly not that much. It's just going to take a couple loads. They're actually going to help me get the dryer box off and the guard off, and that will put us in a very good spot there. But we got some cleaning up to do, and we got to finish cutting this. They ran out of oxygen and the torch set, so I said I'll bring my plasma cutter down and make a quick time of that. We'll cut it up, and the new dumpster will go in there. What else is there? Otherwise, we got some bricks to move around, and we got some panels. It's just going to be taking loads out. It's been a good day. It's been a good past. Technically, we're working on 10 days. Granted, we were gone for one. We really didn't work for one. My brother's going to get wrapped up, so we put the small bin on there. Some of this I'm going to scrap right away. We're going to update a bunch of stuff, so we'll bring the fans with us. But these augers, they're more of a hassle than they're worth. They are still pretty solid, so we'll get our scrap money out of it. But strapping them down and taking it, we'll see if we can load them, but realistically we should be good to go. I got to get the leg on. I zip tied everything up. Bennett and Coey, Alex hit us up and said I was like, where do you bring scrap metal? Do you have people around here that pick up? He's like, hit them up. So dumpster rental from them, $100, and they take it off. So that first one's, it's pretty full. We could pack it some more, but we don't have a way of packing it or spend the time cutting it up. So I called them and I said, hey, you want to take this dumpster? Because our plan is to smash that one in there, and then we got a few other miscellaneous stuff that's going to go on top of it that's going to hold it all down. But that will be really nice when it's all cleaned up and looking like that. I cannot believe we have made this happen so far. I can't. It's been a hell of a time. If you don't know, my red silage truck used to be a roll-off truck. That was its previous life. So heavy spec trucks, yeah, make good silage trucks after. Not rolling by itself, otherwise it would roll right off because it's, well, sitting in the dirt. There goes Kenny, Colin, and Chris. Absolute awesome. They're the reason why this all worked out. I talked to them right after I'd purchased it, and they said, yeah, we'll work with you, and if you got guys. So if you're looking for somebody, Ken Culp Ag Service LLC, yeah, we might. We're gonna see how this all comes together. I wouldn't mind doing more with them because it just worked out. Knowledge and experience and ideas and down to earth. Yeah. So really appreciate them. Great people. Alrighty, we are strapped down. Everything's good to go. So wet bin, cone, 3 sets of floor, grain leg, bin supports for 1 roof. So this will have the whole grain leg, dryer, 2 fans, the inverter, panels. Could probably fit a few more. We honestly ran out of straps. Some of the downspout parts, fan for the wet bin, all the panels for the bin, bin C on the top. Yeah, my brother's got his, and we're gonna get going. It takes longer no matter what you try to do. I'm just gonna do a walk around and figure out yeah, you guys can't really see much. There we go. We got the high setting on it. Make sure we didn't leave anything of value here. I don't think we did. We've got pretty much all the good, real good stuff out. So place looks good though. Place looks very good. Rolling out with the second load. Takes a while to stack it all properly and get it looking nice, and then to bind it all down, that takes some time too. So a lot of straps on this stuff with it being thin aluminum. So we strap the heck out of it. We're gonna take those tools off once he swings around close to my truck. Well, we are out here getting fuel. I actually had to pull over on the turnpike, and I was like, I'll sleep for 30 minutes, and I reset my alarm, and I slept for like 2 hours in the back, so that paid off. My brother's getting everything. He got me Chick-fil-A earlier while I ran up. But yeah, good day, right?
Oh, we need a lot more sauce in the tire and in the motor and the oil. And we're fueling up. Fueling up and filling up the tire. Battling this one real hard. We put tire gel in it, some probably pretty good brand of like tire plug gel the other day, but it didn't solve it. It's got a slow leak. Luckily, this actually doesn't weigh too much. We think, I should say. The trailer's riding amazing, so it's not overloaded at all. But brother man's moving down the way. I'm gonna catch up to him. He's going a little slower than I will be going, just because he's got a tall load and he's in the big truck and I'm just in the pickup truck. So when we get back, hopefully we can sleep a little bit. We did sleep a couple hours at a toll booth, not in the toll, next to the toll. They do that down here. Once you kind of start losing rest areas, then you park up if there's a spot. So I think we slept for like 2 hours. I just had that big fan Spotify soundtrack on, just let that play, puts me right to sleep. And then I checked the tire and I was like, well, I gotta wait and fill the tire, why don't you take off? By the time I finally caught up to him was when he was stopping here, checking over his truck, because that's got a fresh rebuild motor in it. And then I said, take off. I'll do the same thing. This poor thing beat the heck out of it. I gotta get the big one.
Okay, we made it to Dan's. I gotta shut off my back light. I parked it here because I'll explain when we get to my house why we're not going all the way. Oh, come on, sleeper. Okay, so the other night, Kevin, K-Money, rolled in here. There is a pile of snow halfway up, I guess. So yeah, you gotta kind of pin it. And got stuck with the gooseneck trailer. And as you'll see in a second, almost everything I own with a motor is down here, along with the skid steer.
Yep.
So we gotta move all this stuff back up. Hopefully we can make it. He slid off the road with his gooseneck. Send it.
Hopefully that's not too hard.
Yeah, go to the left. That wasn't too bad. Alrighty, well, we didn't make it up the driveway and we gotta sand it. I asked around for, oh my god, it's just pure ice. Asked around for somebody that could sand my driveway, and the only person that I got a hold of told me $250, and I said, it is just pure ice. Holy smokes. So the 7520 was stuck in the driveway. Kevin was stuck in the driveway. He had to go all the way around and pull himself backwards with the 2755. Oh, it is just pure ice. Yeah, that's not good. So that's why I parked the semi down the road. Yeah, like all ice, because it melted and then it froze, and it's only going to get worse again. Oh, I'm gonna have to freaking, and I'm in hay tubes, which is probably, so he was over here, yeah, right down in here. Hopefully the key's left in here, and hopefully it will start. But we have my brother's skid steer there to give us a hand load in the last stuff and cleaning up down there. That's what Kevin did. He brought us it out. It did start. That's good. Quick tug and we're good. Alrighty. Do chores quickly. Then probably go to bed for a while. I'm tired. Alrighty. Mother loads are home. Tire is flat. He's battled tire issues with that. I'm gonna take a quick nap and we'll get back into it, but I appreciate you guys watching. Yeah, it's cold up here. We got to stand in the driveway. See you guys on the next one. Have a good one.